Hey everybody, welcome to the channel today. Y'all see I got my hat on and my hoodie because it is cold this morning, guys. The temperature is below 30 degrees right now, but the high is supposed to get to be like 68, 70 degrees today. But right now, we out here. Um, y'all, we got some unusual weather on yesterday, so I want to let y'all see this. But today, I'm going to show you guys how to make a easy fertilizer tea. Watch this. All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and apply your fruit tree fertilizer. We were blessed enough to have unusual weather yesterday because it rained, okay? And the Lord just blessed us. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. I was shocked how crazy the weather was. It was thunder, lightning, and hail, as you just saw. So we like to use Dr. Earth fruit tree fertilizer, okay? When it comes to fertilizing our fruit trees. And their fertilizer is basically equivalent to doing a granular feed and a fertilizer tea. Okay, if you don't have this, you can make your own natural fertilizer tea, make using weeds, collard greens, comfrey, those type of things. And it's not supposed to smell like peppermint, chamomile, or anything like that. It's going to smell stinky. Okay, so I'm going to show you two different methods how we feed our fruit trees. Okay, this one is basically taking a measuring spoon, okay, a tablespoon. Okay, this is equivalent to a tablespoon here. It don't look like it, but it is. And we have approximately 5 gallons of rainwater, okay, that we were blessed with. And all we're gonna do is take 5 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, one thing I do like to add is Eskimo salt. I don't measure. Sometimes I do a cup. Sometimes I do just a handful. Boom. Done. Okay. And then we stir it up. I gotta get my little steak over here. Excuse me, y'all. So, what you want to do? Stir it up. Place a lid on top. Allow it to sit at least 24 hours. Me, I like to let it sit at least for 3 days or more before using. When it comes to a fertilizer tea, I like to make sure all the nutrients and everything is settled into this environment and that is exposed. Sometimes I go back and just stir it up again if I add molasses to it. But that's just another story. Sometimes I do that. I just like doing it for some reason. Okay, and then we let it sit. Okay, what you want to do next is you want to strain it. Okay, you want to strain all that granular feed that did not settle. You want to strain that liquid. Okay, you can use a cheesecloth or you can use a shiv. Okay, a wide shiv or like a soil shiv that you don't, you can just use that if you want to. And you want to just drain the liquid and then use it, apply it to your fruit trees. When it comes to fruit trees, okay, you can also use a all-purpose fertilizer that is also equivalent for a tea method as well. You can do the same for both. Okay, now one thing I do is bi-weekly is I come in, and if I necessarily need to feed my trees with the fertilizer fruit tree, what I'll do is once a month, not bi-weekly, but once a month, I will go in and do a soil drench. And then if I don't want to do a soil drench, if it's not raining, okay, that week I will do a foliar spray, okay. So I will wait. So today is Wednesday, and it puts the rain on Thursday. I will not fertilize until Saturday, so I can actually be sure that it is not going to rain, and the leaves is going to that water is going to drench away from the leaves and all that kind of stuff, and lose all the nutrients that it needs. That's also the same thing when it comes to doing a soil drench when growing in containers, due to the fact that if it rains, all those nutrients is going to wash away from the bottom of that container, okay, and leak out in the holes and whatnot. So they both apply for me. For you, you could do what you want, okay? It's up to you. Now, another way, if you don't have a fruit tree fertilizer, okay, or all-purpose fertilizer, when it comes to feeding your fruit trees, you can also do this. Fish fertilizer, okay? I don't measure this, okay? I use Epsom salt. I use the Epsom salt just for magnesium if I don't have the chelated iron, okay, liquid. And that helps in with the darkening the leaves with its natural color of being green, especially like for this my lemon over here. It's stretched out a little bit. It's malnourished. Sometimes that calls for magnesium, and sometimes it's other things that it needs that it doesn't have. So that's why we do we do both when it comes to this tree by itself. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna give you one more thing. One more thing here. Right here we have unsulfured molasses. I don't measure this, and it's more liquidy because we added water to this because it was too thick. Okay, boom, it's done. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna stir this up the same way. Now, if you want, you can use the agriculture granular molasses as well, and as a dry form, and add it to your fertilizer, and you can go ahead and apply it into the soil. Or you could just scratch it into the soil on its own to feed the micronutrients in the soil. Okay, so you have a choice: agriculture molasses, liquid feed, or dried, and you could do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna put this down before I break the glass or fall on my hand. So again, 5 tablespoons per gallon. We did 5 tablespoons for a 5-gallon container. Okay, we did not measure this white container with our liquid fertilizer with our fish and molasses. You can also add seaweed kelp to this white container that we use here, and then you can still apply. It's all nitrogen, but at the same time, what happens is the molasses also help produce blooming, and the Epsom salt helps with magnesium. Okay, with our fruit tree fertilizer, it has all these different ingredients for potassium, NPK, basically nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. That's all in here. For this one, there's no potassium basically. But I'm NJ County Gardener, or phosphorus, but I'm NJ County Gardener. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.